Hello, it's freezing cold.
Welcome to Snacks and Snacks, a little hometown episode. A lot of nostalgia in this one.
We are at a place that you may recognize.
If you're from Tulsa,
If
you
you're from
automatically
Tulsa,
know where we're
you
going to
know
be
where
at.
we are.
It's called
Casa Bonita.
Casa Bonita. It's the old Casa Bonita. This was to explain to a non-Tulsan what Casa Bonita is. This was
kind of impossible.
It's like a culinary CBGB. It's like this was the coming of age.
It was just the kind of place. It was like the magic of childhood distilled into a Mexican restaurant.
And in fact, if you have any friends, if you're not from Tulsa, you have a friend from Tulsa, all you have to say is Casa Bonita and just watch their face. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But, we didn't realize it had been taken over by somebody called Rio until a magazine that you write for had an article.
Right. The Tulsa Voice wrote an article recently about the old Casa Bonita and about Rio, which I found, fascinating. Casa Bonita obviously evokes all these memories and then just makes you wonder, like, Rio, what is this? So we decided Snacks and Snacks got an exclusive.
We gave ourselves an
double,
exclusive
triple,
pass.
secret, private pass.
Let's go to
It's freezing cold.
Let's go to Casa Bonita.
Inside.
Come on.
All right.
Okay, so we're going backwards now. So this is even.
Oh, right. That's right. We're going backwards through because we're supposed to go the old way. You went in that way. And this is kind of the exit.
But I mean, like you can move the camera up. Like the ceilings were intentionally dark, to just kind of give it this like weird.
And it totally still has this kind of magic feel, at least for me. Like this over here, I think used to be the arcade.
Was it?
I think.
Well, this is part of the fun. It's like this cavernous corner.
It's really dark. I wonder if you could pick that up, but oh my gosh. This place is just as cool as I thought it was.
It really is.
Is that helping at all? Not really, probably. But, oh, it's amazing. Ah, this is so rad.
So up here was the old jail, and I think this was. I think they called it a treasure trove, where you could go in and like exchange coupons or buy.
Oh yeah, the
Right.
arcade. You trade, yeah. Cashed in your arcade tickets for
Your
like,
skee-ball tickets, wherever you got them.
stuff. Now it's a bar. Kind of the same concept.
It is though. So I think here, one of the coolest things about Casa Bonita, especially as a kid, Denver can tell you this, so I'm not making it up. You would raise a flag and get free,
Sopapillas?
and they came from right there. That was those were the sopapilla makers.
You had that's right. A Sopapilla flag.
They came from right there.
And then,
So when we first came in, and we were walking around, so you would walk around all the way through here. This was a barricade. You would pick it up like a buffet line, and then you would sit in here. But in here, they had the two most amazing things in Casa Bonita. They had a volcano that erupted every 2-3 minutes, even though I don't think there's ever been a volcano in Mexico. And number two, they had a line across here. What, they have volcanoes?
they have volcanoes in Mexico.
We're gonna go with it because we're all. They had a line here, and there was this monkey, a Curious George with a sombrero. He's like a little trapeze artist, and he would like go back and forth and back and forth. So just imagine
God, that's right.
all of this
Eric was a
stucco.
little bit older back in Casa Bonita days than I was, so his memory's better.
Why does he want to do that? In Casa Bonita. But like imagine
What a
being
nice
a kid, like the volcano going off, the free sopapillas. It was just this. It was this trip. It was like the closest thing you would get to an LSD trip as a child, which is terrible thing to say. Or maybe it was the closest thing you get to traveling as a child. We're gonna edit that. But this place is like. It's like.
Except for
insane.
that time I did LSD, boys.
Like, look at this room.
It's
Though.
like some kind of backstage lounge now.
But they've kept, except for like the Corona and the Modelo signs, everything is the same.
Yeah, I
Everything
really thought
exactly
it was
the
going
same.
to be kind of gutted inside. This place is a national treasure. It
Like
really is.
this is not some faux for the camera. Like this is like
real.
exciting to be here. Like
This-
we're all grand.
We need to get this needs to be on some kind of Tulsa historical preservation
It really does.
list.
Casa, I mean, Just look at that.
Just wonderful. Yeah, this cute, quaint little. What is it even? I wonder what's in these things. It's probably the kitchen or something. Bye.
Is that a waterfall?
It's a waterfall.
So like there's this whole area I didn't know existed. I'm pretty sure it's because my parents were religious and there must have been drinking going on back here, but there's a waterfall and Denver's making wishes, throwing coins into the fountain.
So you can make a wish. I found it. In my jacket. I didn't take one.
There was something here. There was like maybe this was like a cash register at the end.
Must have been.
And you couldn't see it when we first walked in, but like this was actually when you would walk in, it was this cavernous, divided, stucco buffet line, basically. So that's actually where you would walk in. Denver, don't break into Casa Bonita. Jesus. And then it would wrap all the way around, and you would get it. It's fantastic. Bye, Casa Bonita.
Bye, Casa Bonita. Been real.
Casa Bonita, man.
Casa Bonita.
That
It's called
was,
Rio now. Actually,
It is. Yeah, it's called Rio. I think Casa Bonita's been closed for
since
15 years, 20 years. Maybe I'm making
I
that up.
think 10 years. I think 2005 is when they closed.
Close in country.
Surprisingly good food, actually.
Surprisingly, well, I'm pretty sure that, like, again, we're 12 years old. I'm pretty sure that the food at Casa Bonita was actually terrible. We just don't, like, remember the fact.
Actually,
I hate that finger. I hate Denver's actually finger.
Taco Bueno.
Also, another great staple. We should do a snacks and snacks at Taco Bueno.
Taco Bueno, same founder, same company, same food, same snacks. I mean, used to be, not anymore.
That wasn't Taco Bueno food.
Now it's called Rio, but before
Casa Bonita food
Casa
was Taco,
Bonita food
Taco
was
Bueno
Taco
food?
Bueno
Get the fuck
food.
out of here. Seriously? Wow. Something that would have been nice to talk about before we started shooting, before he springs out. Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's a bold
I read
statement.
it on the internet, man.
Oh, it's got to be true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Rio, not bad.
Not bad
But
at all.
Just come here for the nostalgia, man. Like, it really is as glorious and
As you
wonderful.
remember it, it is as much of a wonderland as you remember from when you were a kid.
It is a special show.
And now you can drink. So
the one thing missing from the Casa Bonita
although,
experience.
could you drink before? And we just could the grown-ups drink there?
Daddy was a pastor, man. That was you
I
were
don't
a bad
remember.
kid. See ya.
I was like 7.
We should get out of here.
Bye.